Hello and welcome back to the Word of Life, the channel where we unravel the profound teachings of the Bible, exploring how they weave into the fabric of our daily lives. Today, we're delving into a topic that resonates deeply with each one of us: the recognition and avoidance of modern-day idols. In a world brimming with distractions, have you ever paused to ponder, how strong is your faith? Can you trust in God wholeheartedly, especially amidst the clamor of modern life? Well, you're in the right place, because today we're peeling back the layers of this crucial topic to shed light on what it truly means to trust in God. As we embark on this enlightening journey, I want you to reflect on something. In a world where material possessions, success, and recognition often seem like the ultimate goals, how firm is your foundation in faith? How deep does your trust in God run? Today, we're not just exploring ancient verses, we're uncovering timeless wisdom that directly impacts our lives, urging us to reevaluate our priorities and cultivate a steadfast trust in the Almighty. So, as we venture into this discussion, I invite you to open your hearts and minds. Let's explore together the essence of faith, the pitfalls of modern idols, and the transformative power of wholehearted trust in God. Get ready to embark on a journey that could redefine your spiritual outlook and offer you a newfound sense of peace in this chaotic world. 1 John 2 verses 15 to 17 says, "Do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh and the desires of the eyes and pride of life, is not from the Father, but is from the world. And the world is passing away along with its desires, but whoever does the will of God abides forever." As we embark on our exploration of modern-day idols, let's first turn to the words of John in 1 John 2 verses 15 to 17. This powerful passage serves as our compass, guiding us away from the pitfalls of worldly desires. John's message is crystal clear. Our love for the world, its material possessions, and the pursuit of earthly pleasures should never surpass our love for God. The transient allure of these things might captivate us momentarily, but they are fleeting, akin to sand slipping through our fingers. In essence, John reminds us that these desires, the things that consume our minds and hearts, are not heavenly in origin. They do not emanate from the divine source of love, but instead stem from the fleeting nature of the world. He urges us to recognize that our eternal dwelling is not in the temporary structures of this world, but in the steadfast love of God. To abide in God's will, as John beautifully states, is to find an everlasting home. In our modern context, these words echo loudly. The pull of material possessions, the allure of endless consumption, and the constant comparison on social platforms can subtly lead us away from the core of our faith. It's not just about tangible objects, it's about the pursuit of validation, the quest for recognition, and the desire for fleeting pleasures that often mask themselves as accomplishments. As we navigate the complexities of our time, John's words remind us to pause and assess where our affections lie. Are we building our foundations on the shifting sands of materialism and worldly desires, or are we anchoring our souls in the unwavering love of God? It's a question worth pondering as we journey further into this vital topic. Now that we've delved into the profound wisdom of John's words, let's cast our gaze upon the modern landscape of our lives. The idols John cautioned against in his time have seamlessly transitioned into the digital age, wearing new masks but carrying the same weight of distraction and temptation. In our contemporary world, these modern-day idols have become stealthy, pervasive, and often intangible, seeping into the very fabric of our existence. In the realm of career pursuits, modern idols often manifest as the insatiable hunger for success and recognition. The pressure to climb the corporate ladder, acquire accolades, and achieve societal markers of success can subtly lead us astray. It's not merely about wanting a stable job or a prosperous career, it's when these ambitions overshadow our dedication to God, becoming the focal point of our existence. Relationships, too, can metamorphose into idols when our desire for companionship transforms into an obsession, eclipsing our devotion to God. The quest for love and acceptance can turn into an all-consuming pursuit, leading us to compromise our values, integrity, and even our faith in the process. Moreover, in the digital age, our virtual personas can become idols. The number of likes, followers, and virtual validation can unwittingly dictate our self-worth. In a world of filters and facades, the pressure to maintain an impressive online presence can blur the lines between reality and illusion, steering us away from authenticity and genuine connection. Even political beliefs, often rooted in passion and conviction, can turn into idols when they overshadow our love for humanity and the teachings of Christ. The fervor for social justice, while admirable, can sometimes lead us to division, anger, and judgment, veering us away from the essence of God's love and understanding. In these subtleties lie the dangers. The idols in our lives are no longer mere statues, but intricate, abstract concepts that can stealthily creep into our hearts, clouding our spiritual vision and distancing us from God. The essence of this warning is to remind us that our ultimate devotion should always be to God, above and beyond all these distractions. In this complex world, it's easy to lose sight of our spiritual compass. We find ourselves entangled in a web of desires, ambitions, and societal pressures. Yet the timeless wisdom of Scripture beckons us to untangle these threads, to recognize these idols for what they are, and to return to the steadfast love and guidance of our Creator. Our takeaways from this lesson are as follows. Takeaway number 1. Trusting God's plan. As we navigate the labyrinth of modern idols, we find solace in the assurance of God's plan for us. Our first takeaway centers around trusting in His divine plan, even when life seems uncertain or when our path is shrouded in darkness. The Bible reminds us to trust God with unyielding faith. It's a trust that surpasses human understanding, a reliance that goes beyond our limited vision. When we lean on God and acknowledge His presence in every aspect of our lives, our paths become straightened. Even amidst the chaos, God's plan unfolds, leading us toward purpose and fulfillment. Trusting God's plan doesn't mean life will be free of challenges. Instead, it means that in the midst of these challenges, we find unwavering strength and hope in His promises. This trust becomes our anchor, grounding us in the unshakable truth that God's plan is always for our ultimate good. Takeaway number 2, seeking God's guidance in prayer. Our second takeaway focuses on the transformative power of prayer. In our hectic lives, prayer becomes our sanctuary, a direct line of communication with the Creator of the universe. It's not merely a ritual, but a profound connection with God, where we pour out our hearts, dreams, and fears. Philippians 4, verses 6 and 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. In Philippians 4 verses 6 and 7, we discover the incredible promise of peace through prayer. As we bring our concerns and desires before God, His peace, which transcends human comprehension, envelops us. It guards our hearts and minds, shielding us from the anxieties that often plague our thoughts. Prayer isn't a monologue, but a dialogue, a conversation with a loving Father who cares for every detail of our lives. It's an act of surrender where we lay our burdens at His feet, trusting that He hears us and responds with divine wisdom. Takeaway number 3: building a personal relationship with God. Our final takeaway underscores the importance of building a personal relationship with God. It's not about religious rituals or outward displays of faith. It's about an intimate, day-to-day connection with the Creator of our souls. Jeremiah 29 verse 13 states, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." Jeremiah 29 verse 13 beautifully encapsulates the essence of a personal relationship with God. When we earnestly seek Him, pouring our hearts and souls into this pursuit, we find Him. God isn't distant. He longs for a genuine, deep connection with each of us. In seeking Him with all our heart, we discover the boundless depths of His love, grace, and wisdom. In a world bustling with distractions, this intimate relationship becomes our sanctuary. It's in His presence that we find healing for our wounds, clarity for our confusion, and unyielding love for our souls. Building this relationship is a lifelong journey marked by prayer, reading His Word, and daily surrender. By embracing these takeaways, we not only recognize the modern idols that threaten to entangle us, but also fortify our trust in God. Through trust, prayer, and an intimate relationship, we find ourselves anchored in His unwavering love, ready to face the challenges of life with courage, faith, and profound peace. As we draw the curtains on our exploration of modern-day idols and the ways to overcome them, it's paramount to reflect on the overarching importance of trusting God wholeheartedly and fostering a genuine, intimate relationship with Him. These aren't just suggestions, they're fundamental principles that can transform our lives in profound ways. Trusting God isn't a passive act, it's an active surrender. It's acknowledging that amidst the uncertainties of life, we have an unshakable anchor in God. Trusting Him means handing over our fears, dreams, and plans, believing that His ways are higher, His love is deeper, and His wisdom surpasses all understanding. When we trust God completely, we relinquish the burden of trying to control every aspect of our lives. We find peace in surrender, knowing that God is not just in control, but that He is working all things together for our good, even in situations that seem dire or insurmountable. But trust alone is not enough. It must be coupled with a genuine relationship with God. Imagine a relationship based solely on occasional encounters or surface-level conversations. It wouldn't be fulfilling, meaningful, or transformative. Similarly, our relationship with God shouldn't be limited to mere rituals or occasional prayers. A genuine relationship with God is marked by daily conversations, heartfelt prayers, and a willingness to listen to His voice. It's about spending time in His Word, not out of obligation, but out of a hunger to know Him more intimately. It's seeking His guidance not just in big decisions, but in the minutiae of our daily lives. Proverbs 8 verse 17 tells us, "I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me." In Proverbs 8 verse 17, we're reminded of God's response to our genuine pursuit of Him. He doesn't hide Himself from those who earnestly seek Him. Instead, He opens the doors of understanding, revelation, and intimacy to those who diligently search for His presence. A genuine relationship with God becomes the cornerstone of our existence. It molds our character, transforms our perspectives, and deepens our capacity to love unconditionally. In His presence, we find not just answers, but a profound sense of belonging, a reassurance that we are known, understood, and unconditionally loved. So, my friends, As we conclude this profound journey into the heart of faith, I urge you to consider the state of your trust in God and the depth of your relationship with Him. Are you merely skimming the surface, or are you diving deep into the vast ocean of His love? Take the plunge. Immerse yourself in the boundless love of God. Trust Him completely, and let your relationship with Him be the anchor that steadies you amidst life's storms. In doing so, you'll not only overcome modern-day idols, but also discover a peace, joy, and fulfillment that can only come from a genuine, unwavering trust in God. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. We hope that these insights have resonated with you and provided you with a fresh perspective on trust, faith, and the beauty of a genuine relationship with God. Remember, this isn't the end, but a new beginning. Embrace these truths, let them seep into your daily life, and watch as your faith blossoms into a radiant, unshakable beacon of hope. Before you go, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to share your insights, reflections, or prayer requests in the comments below. Your words matter, and we're here to support each other on this faith-filled journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you can stay connected with us for more enriching discussions. We're immensely grateful for your time and your presence here. Until next time, may your trust in God be unwavering, and may your relationship with Him continue to flourish. Stay blessed and see you soon.